Hello VLP, we have a nice weekly report for you on liquidity pool, the market. As we have a huge war actuality, we're going to see how we manage with that, what type of decision we can make on how we can build a good decision, taking care about macro strategy, what's happened on the price of each crypto, how to build your bull market bag. And we'll see this in details right now. We remind you that now the subscription for the Crypto Liquidity Club, which is aimed to build together people we want to make 10% income on their earning monthly. Now the subscription is $100 on a yearly subscription, and you can have installment payment if you like. You need to be careful. We have a big hack on account. So if you have a Gmail account, iTunes account, Apple account, you should change your password because maybe your account has been hacked. So that's good to just make this step and move your password. That's a safe way. So this week we have the US, which take it into the war with Iran. And the strategy is to stop the nuclear development of this country, and they send specific bomb which go down on deep in the floor to bump three sites. The reaction of Iran is not that tough for the moment. They still want to block the Strait Hormuz. It's a place where there's a lot of traffic for gas, oil, which supply mainly for China. So now Trump is talking with China. So we'll see how the market will react. And we have to be careful because the market, as you can see, has been down for the weekend. Now it's more stable. It can make retracement back up during this week. And that's our target because we think that will be a 1-point attack. But we need to be careful about the macroeconomy for our crypto bull bag on our liquidity pool. So we will see exactly in detail what we do in step by step on our liquidity pool. There is good news. There is tariff agreement between US and UK. There is the Texas state, which finally signed in law that they can put Bitcoin into their in addition of gold. So Texas is twice the size of France. So that's quite a good news on a good move. On this week, we have the Genius Act crypto sign agreement in US. That means stablecoin is now an official money, and that's how to bank on big investor which we can now put stablecoin into their account, which is really, really important. So we have now JPMorgan, which is a bank which want to set its own stablecoin. Only you can understand it because if we have people moving their money from dollar and euro to stablecoin, then if you are a traditional bank, you are in trouble because you don't have capital inside which allow you to build and generate new debt. So they need to have a way to set up new money, and they will have to have their own stablecoin. So that's a good move from JP Morgan. We will see that through a lot of bank, and that means now the stablecoin is in the place, and that's really become a key main changer after this cycle, which is the company which set up the USDC on USDC stablecoin, which get into Wall Street last week. We talk about it. You can have a look in the last week replay if you like. In top of that, we have a main player, which is Shopify. It's a WhatsApp. We help people building e-commerce website. They have more than 4.5 million website, and they decided to implement stablecoin payment to all these websites. So this will allow the website to propose stablecoin, and that will allow to all retail people to understand now that they can make a real payment with their crypto, which will make them more tangible, and they will be more likely to move into this type of new money. That's a real game changer for me. That's important, and that's the type of news which may have the market price go up again. So that's a good point. And we also have Amazon on Apple, which accept now the payment with stablecoin. So that's a big game changer for our market. Vietnam also finally recognized the crypto asset, and we also bank in Spain which accept now the client can buy Bitcoin. And we still have Michael Saylor with strategy, we still buying Bitcoin. That's amazing. This guy is trusting his strategy, his mindset. He's implemented, and he may become the most richest people just buying Bitcoin with the treasury of his company. So with this war announcement this week, we have a new gap set in Bitcoin. And as you know, the gap need to be foolish. So maybe we see rapidly the price of Bitcoin moving back to 103K. And also it can also go back to 100. So we need to keep an eye on that. That's the same thing for Ethereum. We have a gap which has been set between 2200 and 2400. This gap will need to be recovered, so we need to check that, because this will be a good indication of where the price can move on in the close future, in the next days, by the end of the week for me. The total market value available, I like that the candle of the week finish up in the range. That's a good news for me. If we do have finished back, that will be bad news. And also we have this Ishimoku indicator. We talk about it into the community, into the club, and we explain it. And you can see that the Tenkan cross the Kijun, which is a good signal. The Bitcoin price, as we said, is still in this range between 92K and 103K. That's good. I will be more disturbed if the price of Bitcoin go down to 95,000 in terms of price. So what we buy? As we have a big retracement, that's good opportunity to buy new crypto if you are new in crypto, or maybe to make a dollar cost average by buying more of the crypto you own at a lower price. So for me, I will buy some Tao Bitcoin if the price go to 240. That's my 42. That's my target price for the Bitcoin. For render, it's a nice time for me to buy, because we have the support of a big range on the last years here, and the price just touched it. That's a good support. That's a good time for me. I will not wait to buy render anymore. I will recharge to buy a DCA, because I have some buying at $7, and now it's around $3. So that's a good time to make a dollar cost average on that. And we have also Ethereum. I set a price at target price at 2,137 as a buying price. We just reached it, so I've been buying more Ethereum, and that's a nice support. And now the price is back around 2,200. That's still a nice time to recharge. I think that's the last opportunity to buy Ethereum at this price. In terms of liquidity pool, the inflow of the week is huge on Ethereum. That's a good signal. There's small retracement on base, but that's not too much. That's okay. As a genius hack event, we celebrated in the community by finding a pool on two stablecoins with a 36% APR. So congrats to the team, on to our member, to find this nice opportunity on stablecoin. 36% is quite huge. On the Sol USDC position we have with the leverage, we just look if we want to stay in or out after the retracement, and we look at the Sol price, and we have a liquidation price at 115. So if the price go lower than 129, we will go out of this pool Solana USDC. That's our strategy. We will take a loss on our capital, but we don't get liquidated. So for the moment, the price has touched the line and is pumping up to 135 bucks. So that's still good. We keep waiting on that. If you are not in this pool, you can get into this pool. If you can see, if you invest 1,000 bucks, you will make 30 bucks a day. That's almost 3% yield every day. That's make an average APR interest of 900% per year. We have a liquidation price at $108. That's the range we suggest to get in right now, and you will make such a nice yield. But when I check the price of Sol, I see there is a range and the price can go down to $104. So if I want to get it to this pool, I will reduce a little bit the leverage here to make my liquidation price below 100 to be more safe. So that will impact a little bit the yield. That will be less than 3%. But even if you have 2% on such a blue asset like Solana, that's huge, because as you know, Solana will soon have an ETF and the price will skyrocket at that time. So we also have Ethereum. We are in a pool right now with our community. We have been out of range, but we implement what we say in terms of rules on how to manage out of range position. So we're gonna wait to see what's happened in the next 48 hours, and then we will hack. But for the moment, we don't touch anything, and we wait for the price to go up again. We are also in the pool with Aero USDC. We suggest this pool last week, and as you can see, the price has been make a nice uptrend movement. We are still in our range on printing a lot of yield of about an average of 287% per year. That's huge. And as you know, Aerodrome is a project which has been, it's the text for the chain base. And we have a huge announcement with Coinbase, which integrate in their official application this DEX to make some liquidity pool on DeFi on Coinbase that will touch a lot of people. So that's a big potential of revenue for Aerodrome. So that means the price of this asset crypto will surely go up in trend in the coming weeks. As you know, you can join us on the discussion and question. It's not a robot. We have real people talking about opportunity, range, and we talk to each other. You also have an education program. If you don't know anything about liquidity pool, you can understand that. And you can join us by clicking on the link in the description of this video. You will be more welcome to join us. I hope you like it. If you like it, just like the video and send me any comment if you want to have any analysis on any pool or any advice on Ethereum. So take care, make your strategy, think about what you think right now. You don't be FOMO, like fear of missing out any opportunity. Just step back and look what's happened. I think it's bad news, obviously, this war, but in the interest of Iran and US, they should be more friendly in the coming days, and I wish the market will go up again to make this bull run happen in the coming weeks. Take care. Bye bye.